Welcome back guys, you're watching my YouTube channel BioHub and I'm your biology facilitator Dr. Seema Sharma. Dear friends, in this video you're going to know about the contrasting traits of Mendel's experimental plant. But before that, let's have a brief recap of Mendel and his research work. Gregor Johann Mendel was an Austrian monk. His experimental plant was Garden Pea and its botanical name is Pisum sativum. He worked at St. Thomas Abbey Monastery, Brno, 1856 to 1863, 7 years. And he is regarded as father of modern genetics. Coming to the contrasting traits of Garden Pea, certain terms. First, trait. A trait is a specific characteristic of an individual. Second, contrasting trait. Contrasting traits are those traits which appear in two opposite conditions, one dominant and other recessive. Third, gene. You know, our traits are decided by our genes. So gene is the basic structural and functional unit of heredity. Fourth, allele. It is an alternate form of same gene in which one is paternal and another is maternal. Interestingly, viewers, when Mendel had carried out his experiments on inheritance of characters, these two terms, gene and allele, were not known to the world. But he anticipated that there is some factor which is now known as gene and it has two alternate forms. These are now known as alleles, which are controlling or determining our traits. And he came to this conclusion after studying the mechanism of inheritance of 7 contrasting traits of Garden Pea. Now let's know about those 7 traits of Garden Pea. First, seed shape. Second, seed color. Third, pod shape. Fourth, pod color. Fifth, position of flower. Sixth, color of flower. Seventh and last, height of the flower. Mendel has used certain symbols for these contrasting traits and they were from English language. Dominant traits were depicted with capital alphabets and recessive traits were denoted with small alphabets. So now let's study the contrasting traits of Mendel's plant. This tabulated account will help you to understand first the 7 contrasting traits of Garden Pea. Second, dominant and recessive traits. Third, symbols used for dominant and recessive traits. First, let's know about the contrasting traits. First, contrasting character. Shape of the seed can be round or wrinkled. Second contrasting character. Cotyledons can be yellow or green. Third contrasting character. Color of the flower can be purple or white. Fourth contrasting character. Shape of the pod can be inflated or constricted. Fifth contrasting character. Color of the pod can be green or yellow. Sixth contrasting character. Flower can be axial or terminal. Seventh contrasting trait. Plant can be tall or dwarf. Now pay attention. All these traits which are written in the upper row, they are dominant traits. And all those traits which are written in this bottom row, right from wrinkle to dwarf, they are recessive traits. Now pay attention to third parameter, which was about the letters used by Mendel to denote recessive and dominant traits. All dominant traits were denoted with capital English alphabets. Like here, shape of the seed was round, so capital R was used. Color of the cotyledon was yellow, so capital Y was used. And likewise, for recessive traits, small alphabet of same letter was used. So that's it about the contrasting traits of Mendel's experimental plant. If you want to know about Mendel's laws of inheritance, then you can refer to this video. With this, it's time to sign out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.